I just thought that there's usually like a super duper overlong intro. There's usually an intro, right? Most people skip through it. Oh, so people don't like the intros. Okay, so we're not doing an intro. Thank fucking God. Damn, that was a close call.
After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke, and this is it.
Trying to get better. I'm in therapy. Anybody else? Hey, there you go. A couple people. Yeah. I'm doing this thing called exposure therapy. That's where you face your fears.
So I'm too mentally fucked right now because of what's going on to deal with what's going on Indigenous talk.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Have you ever gone to Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
No.
Yeah, right.
Do you get stopped doing 100? You fucking cut me off. I should fucking knock you the fuck out. Actually, I'll probably get my ass kicked. But
you know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and all you want to do is just go back to bed? There's only one cure for that. I don't give a fuck anymore. What does it matter? Don't you just want to throw it all away? Crumble it up and throw it all away? I know I sure do.
I don't trust calm people. If you're calm and you're not on meds, I don't trust you.
What medicine are you on? Like, for real, what the fuck are you on? Like, what medicine do you take?
fucking lazy little dick. Fucking fuckers. Fucking asshole.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, why is this happening to me? It's not fair. It's so fucking unfair.
Are we friends now?
Of course we are. Just because I pay you for your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
Enhances it, really.
Oh, enhances. Fancy word for a self...
Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000. Fuck Jay-Z.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me in, I'm trying to fuck now. I said, let me in.
Yo, you ready for the show tonight?
If you blink, if you even look like you might be dozing, let alone fall asleep, I'm gonna put hands on you. Choke you out with your own scarf. Wrap that thing around your neck and choke you the fuck out. Promise.
Seems a bit drastic.
I'm fucking serious. It's fucking over us. This is no joke.
What if my problem wasn't that I don't understand people, but that I don't like them? Because that's what I'm telling you. As clearly as I can.
I really think that you should just kill yourself.
When you laugh, please do it at the same volume as everyone else. We didn't get you from a hyena farm.
I don't sound desperate, but I'm very desperate. I'm not a very capable predator. My family's back at the den waiting for me. I think this is the day I starve to death. Just kidding, I have no family. But I'm a very involved uncle.
So you're a guy, right?
I'm neither a male or a female.
You're neither a male or a female?
Yes.
What are you, it?
I am gender fluid. I'm in between genders.
So that means you have two genders and you're standing between them?
I am whatever I want to be, actually.
Shut the fuck up for a fucking second. Why do you sound like a girl if you're a boy?
Why do you sound like an idiot?
Because I'm black.
We gotta play it tonight, dude.
Well, there's plenty of other interesting things you can do. Have you ever tried marijuana?
No.
Well, maybe it's time.
Because I'm not a fucking pussy.
Yeah?
Why would you suck dick for free?
Because I love doing it. What the fuck? I don't like, what the fuck? I love sucking dick.
Careful now, girl. I enjoy you, but be careful.
What the fuck? I love sucking dick. Why would I?
There's certain good things about being alone.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
I don't know, Tony. It's like just the fucking regularness of life is too fucking hard for me or something. I don't know.
I don't know what's our president right now. You guys see him? Holy shit. That man is a nap away from death, and we're just not talking about it. He's tired. He's tired. I get high, and I watch videos of him walking. That's like my favorite thing to do.
But that's simply not possible. And I don't find this funny anymore.
It never was supposed to be. Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Hello? Hello?
I have bad anxiety, man. If you have anxiety, I feel for you. I feel for you. You're on your own with that shit, man. People don't get it, man.
everything that's happened so far today, I've rehearsed it dozens of times. These exact words.
I'm trying to fuck!
Do girls make better heroes?
Do girls make better heroes than boys?
Do girls make better heroes?
They just shut up. If you're a girl online, just shut up.
I'm 34 years old, and I am not ashamed of my age.
You're a fucking ugly bitch. Shut up!
What don't women understand about men?
Turn it off! Wish I did a little more with my life instead of hanging out in front of places selling weed and shit. Like maybe be an animal doctor. Why not me? I like seals and shit.
I like animals. And I'll feed them and I'll do everything. I will pet them, I'll do everything, but you will pet them a different way.
Okay.
Because you're a newscaster. I do shit like I feed my dog and I kick it in the ass for pissing in the house. He touches his dog's butthole. That's what you do. That is what you do. So there we go. America, God bless.
A few moments later.
There it is.
What do you call a bunch of black people? BLM. What do you call a bunch of white people? MLB. See what I did there? Okay, alright, fine. Serious question. Do the French masturbate or do they jack off? You know, like, jack off. Do you jack off? I come from France? That's true. Country music is prominently a white genre. You know, like, the people that listen to country are white and don't listen to, like, rap, black music. Not that it's racist or anything, they just like what they like, man. But yeah, most black people don't listen to country because when they hear there's a hoedown, in their mind, they're thinking that their friend just got shot. Alright, guys, welcome back to Darth motherfucking News. Special edition, fuck around and find out. And as always, before we begin, I want to say one quick thing. And this one quick thing today is in regards to my previous video about the fuck Joe Biden flag and free speech in Texas. Someone left a comment letting me know that there's penal codes, which I think they thought were laws, saying that you cannot, you know, hang a flag or have a shirt with profanity on it. But penal codes are not laws. They are more like guidelines, like the YouTube guidelines. You know, they can demonetize you, but I can still say fuck your guidelines. So anyway, it's more like guidelines to just to be a civil, polite human being. That's what it is. It's just like, hey, you shouldn't do this. You know, as a civilized person, you shouldn't do this, but it's not a fucking law. You can hang a flag that says fuck Joe Biden, fuck Donald Trump, fuck whoever. You could put up a flag that says fuck my mom. Raising money for her cancer. Treatments. Cancer treatments. So I'm standing by what I said, okay? I'm doubling down on it. In America, until the Constitution is completely destroyed, which they're chipping away at it, we have the freedom of speech. Okay, I think we're one of the only countries in the world that has that. So yes, a police officer coming onto your private property and removing your property from said property because it's the wrong opinion is fascism, and it is against the law. It's illegal. Fucking illegal. You can't do that. Don't do that. If you're a cop out there, that is like the opposite of what you should be doing. The fucking complete opposite. I don't care what your penal codes are. It's not the law. That would never hold up in a local court or in the fucking Supreme Court, especially. I could see something like this going all the way to the Supreme Court if the city wants to give them hell. And you know what those fucking judges would do? They'd pull out the Constitution and be like, why are we fucking here? Why are we here? Case dismissed. It's perplexing to me that essentially the same demographic of people who are out there advocating for abortions, not pro-choice, they're advocating for abortions, advocating for killing babies, are the same people who are chemically castrating children because you brainwash them into thinking that there's some other sex, which is impossible and dangerous. And you're also dragging these kids to, I don't know, adult drag strip clubs. Not to mention, these same people probably say fuck 50 times a day. The word they're so triggered over. So how the fuck are these people, these lefties, triggered over a word like fuck? You fucking kidding me? I don't believe it. Not buying it. No, this was just a show of force, a show of intimidation. That's all it was. That's it. The word fuck triggers you. Okay. Okay. Got it. Just want to make a happy announcement. We're thinning the herd here at DarthNews quicker than I ever thought before. See, I was losing like 60 subs a video, then it was down to 30, then it was down to 15, and it's still at 15. Yeah, so my last video, I lost 15 subs, which is fine, man. You were triggered? Oh, you didn't like me saying fuck Joe Biden? Boo-hoo-hoo, go cry. No love lost. Good riddance. Bye. So maybe this time we'll lose 7.5 subscribers. Maybe there's a midget in the crowd that just got triggered that I said the word midget. I don't know. Who knows? But slowly, we're going to get to 0 subscribers lost, and then we're going to start gaining them. But probably not, because YouTube's a cunt. Oh yeah, I'm serious. YouTube fucking killed this channel. Not only did they pull the lifeline, exiled me from the partnership program forever, they have banished me. They killed my channel. Like, there is no way the algorithm picks up my videos. It just doesn't show my videos or recommend them to anybody ever. Unless I'm talking about that fucking bitch Amber Heard, nobody cares. And the algorithm doesn't pay attention. So, whatever. Fuck you, YouTube. I'm still here, so fuck you. Haha, I had the last laugh. Please don't delete this channel. Because then that would mean you had the last laugh. And joke's on me, and I hate it when the joke is on me. So to help fight back, support this channel. Links are in the description below. You can go to my merch store, buy some merch, my Patreon, my CashApp, or my Patreon. And donate as little as $1 a month. It really fucking helps. And if you can't do that, just like, share, and please subscribe. Please hit the bell. Most of you won't ever even know I posted a video. There's 25,500 of you, and I'm barely cracking the 1,000 views here. Now, I might sound like a pretentious, self-centered, self-absorbed, narcissistic, insecure prick, which I am, but I'm just pointing out facts, man. And I gotta point them out, otherwise, no one's gonna know. They're gonna be like, Darth just sucks. No one likes his... Nobody likes him. No, it's not because no one likes me. Plenty of people hate me. It's because YouTube is killing this channel. So subscribing, hitting the bell, and sharing the videos are the most important things you can do. But most importantly, like the video. Especially if you like fucked up humor. Alright, we're here. We did it, people. We made it. We're at the main event. So whether you made it all the way through and you watched the video, or you used the chapters and skipped ahead like a fucking cheater. Doesn't matter, because this is the main event. So let's get into today's top story. Before we, get into the videos and break them down, I want to explain the situation. Now, this is taking place in Minneapolis. There was a black dude, I guess race is super important to the story, you'll see. So there's a black dude who tries to kill a mother and her daughters in her own house with a fucking gun. Alright? The police show up, then he's holding up inside the house, and then they have a standoff for fucking 6 hours, exchanging fire. The negotiator brings his parents to the scene so they can try to talk him out of it, calm him down, and get him out of the situation safely, because he's clearly, just a little stubborn, And he's not complying. I'm not saying, it's good to always comply to authority, but if you want to, walk away with your life, I recommend you comply. Every time. Fight it in court, not in the streets. Just trust me. It's going to end badly for you every fucking time. So if you would just comply, none of this would happen. But anyway, so there's a standoff. They're exchanging fire. His parents show up. Parents can't get him to stop, shooting the police. So, the police had to take him out. They had to do their job, and they had to take his ass out. And they waited 6.5 hours to take his ass out. They could have taken him out right away. They had full rights to fucking just blow his head off, but they waited 6 hours and even called his goddamn mommy. Alright? This man had plenty of outs besides death. And he just chose poorly, man. What do you want me to say? You play stupid fucking games, you're gonna win some stupid ass fucking prizes. Alright? You fuck around, you find out. You want to play games with your life, you risk winning those prizes. Yeah, I'm talking to you too, you free solo climbers, you crazy motherfuckers. God, I get sweaty palms just thinking about that shit, man. I don't know how you do it, but don't be surprised when you go, oopsie, ah! So anyway, they kill the black guy who, was shooting at the police and tried to kill a mother and her daughters in their home. They kill the guy, they put him down, they end the threat. And then, of course, these radicalized BLM sociopaths are out there protesting. They aren't having it. They're protesting the death of this criminal. Yeah, because he's black and he was killed by the police. That's like the only fucking reason why they're out there protesting. And now the mother, who was the victim initially of this attack against her life and her children's lives, is out front of her home, which is no longer her home because she's got to move. But she's outside of her house yelling at these sheep to stop protesting this criminal who just tried to kill her. Stop, like, she's I swear to God, these fucking BLM commie Marxists are frothing at the mouth, just waiting for the next George Floyd. These psychopaths just want another George Floyd situation, and they'll try to make anything the next George Floyd situation, even if it doesn't make any fucking sense. They just need another George Floyd, something else to be angry about, something else to be mad about, something else to riot about. That's what they want. They want another reason to fucking riot and loot Gucci stores for more of them sweet reparations. First, we're gonna go ahead and watch the news clip, and I use the word news very lightly because this news clip leaves out all of the key and most important details of the fucking story. They're literally trying to make you sympathize with this criminal. I don't care if he had mental health issues. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. He made his bed. Here's the order of events. First, we're going to watch the news clip. Then we're going to watch the viral, heartbreaking video of the mother out front of her home yelling at the mob, who's basically yelling at her, saying her life doesn't fucking matter, essentially, or her children's lives. And I can't believe, like, the mentality of these people. It's like, there's no way you can go along with this. There's no way you can watch this video we're about to watch and be like, yeah, they're right. Like, no, fucking... And then finally, we're going to watch the video of the criminal's parents, or his mother specifically, who gave an interview. And we're going to talk about that shameful interview she gave on television. So, Applejack, hit it!
To follow breaking news this morning in Minneapolis, where an overnight standoff at an apartment building led to a Minneapolis police officer shooting a man. This is all unfolding in the 900 block of 21st Avenue South.
Pauline Lee is live at the scene with the very latest. Pauline, still a whole lot to piece together here.
Yeah, this is still a very active scene here, AJ and Heather. As you can see, this area is still taped off. A lot of police officers here. That BCA unit has now pulled up in front of that apartment complex. They got here shortly after 6:30, but police officers have been here since 9:30 last night. This all started after a mother with her 2 young children called police saying her neighbor was firing shots into her apartment unit. Now take a look at this. This is video a viewer sent us at about 4 o'clock this morning. They say the man hanging out the window was the man involved in the standoff. Now we've blurred his face until we can confirm his name, but you can hear loud music coming from that unit as officers are in the building just outside the door.
Relatively quiet neighborhood, yeah, I would say. I mean, nothing like this has ever happened before, that's for sure. Huge shock, yeah, I would have never guessed it. I mean, I just wanted to go home, go to bed. Here I am, like 6.5 hours, nearly 7 hours later, and just playing the waiting game.
Now, police say after 6 hours of negotiations that included bringing the man's parents out to the scene, trying to talk to him, this was not the outcome that they had wanted or had hoped for. Police say no one else was hurt. The investigation now turns over to the BCA, and as you can see BCA officials walking in and out of the apartment complex. They're gathering information, gathering evidence. Once they're done with this scene here, that is in theory when residents will be able to get back into their units. But as of right now, there's really no timetable as to when that can happen. And a lot of residents, they've just been sitting around just waiting for some sort of update from law enforcement. So we'll continue to follow this story. We'll bring you updates as soon as we learn more.
And then, of course, the BCA would be the ones to tell us who the person who was shot is, as well as the police officer who did the shooting.
I'm sure it was terrible.
I'm sure it was terrible. I'm sure it was terrible. I'm sure it must have been so scary to be shot at by a stranger, you know, in front of your daughters. I mean, it must have been terrifying. Must have been terrible.
I'm sure it was terrible. You're alive. Shut up.
You're alive. You're alive. So she should be grateful that she's alive? I mean, sure, but what the fuck is wrong with you? There is literally zero sympathy or empathy from these sociopaths.
You're alive.
Yeah, man, exactly, man. You got to start grieving in silence for these criminals. You can't just fucking go and protest on a random Tuesday because some criminal was shot by the police because he was shooting at the police. That's not something to riot over. Fuck riot. That's not even something to protest. There is no protest.
This is not okay. This is not a George Floyd situation. George Floyd was unarmed. He was unarmed. You're alive.
I'm telling you, man. This is just an example of the left eating their own. She clearly supported George Floyd, but she's like, this is a completely different situation, yo. Are you fucking crazy? Take a second and notice how many white knights and Karens are in the crowd. How many white people are there? It's just like, oh, Black Lives Matter because I'm fucking socially conscious and woke and... Bro, cringe, man. Like, real, that's like real cringe.
Unarmed. You're alive.
You're alive? That's...
Sorry. This is not okay. My kids have to deal with this and probably have a mental illness now.
Another great point. Her kids are going to be fucking traumatized from this experience. They're going to need psychological help, of which she probably can't afford it. Okay? Where's the sympathy for her kids? Like, as a child, being shot at by a stranger in your own home is going to fuck you up. Right? This is just one example of why, you know, most people, if you live in a sus neighborhood, you should probably, you know, have a gun in your home. Locked away, safe, but just so things like this happen, you can run to the bedroom, open the safe, and, you know, fight back.
Because they almost lost their life. There's bullet holes in my kitchen. How did because you know? He said holes in my kitchen. How did because he said.
Man, these people don't hear what she's saying. It's like, yo, there's bullet holes in my fucking kitchen and in my hallway. And this fucking crazy motherfucker screaming out, yeah, but not in you. So it's okay that there's bullet holes in her home, but not in her, like... They're trying to justify their own psychobabble bullshit, and it's... I want to, like, spontaneously combust just thinking about this. God damn it.
In the fucking hallway, watching my move. I wish it never happened either. I don't have a place to call home. I can't sleep that night.
She's obviously going through a moment.
Oh my god. The fucking gall. The nerve. You're obviously going through a moment.
Moments later.
This is not like just a moment. This is not this is a traumatic event. This is like a life-changing kind of event. This is not just a moment. You're not just having a moment. You know, your boyfriend of 2 weeks didn't just break up with you. You know, they don't have your favorite vegan whatever at the fucking grocery store. You're having a moment. No, this is not just... I swear to God, if I were there, I would have been fighting somebody. Somebody would have... You're obviously going through a moment. Are you fucking serious? Like, are you fucking serious? How insensitive has this world become? I mean, or at least fucking sociopaths like this. Man, where's the fucking humanity? Like, I'm an asshole, man, but I'm empathetic. Like, I got feelings, and I know right from wrong, and I can see when something's fucking wrong, and there's something very wrong with this.
This is not okay!
This is what they want to show on the TV. Obviously going through.
This is what they want to show on TV, man. This is what they want to show on TV. This is what they want to show. They want to show this shit. They want to show this victim yelling at us protesters. That's what they want to talk about this on TV. You see, the truth is, these people, these sociopaths, they don't want you at home to see the truth. Because every single word this woman spoke is the truth. Every word. And they don't want you to hear that. They don't want you to hear that. They just want you to hear, oh, black man killed. Policeman bad. Let's start riot. Let's burn shit down. But first, before we burn it all down, I gotta get my free shit. Yeah, I want to stop by the Louis store. Maybe Tiffany? Who knows? I heard they don't have armed guards anymore because guns are bad. So we should just go steal all the diamonds and burn it down.
This is not okay. Just go home.
crisis. He needed help. Cindy Sundberg's son, Tekle, was fatally shot by Minneapolis police on her birthday. Tekle died Thursday morning around 4:30 following a 6-hour standoff at a South Minneapolis apartment.
The police are portraying it, and the mayor is portraying it like we collaborated and the police were all kind and loving to our family as they tried to help Tekle. That is a lie. They were not.
Mark and Cindy adopted Tekle from Ethiopia when he was 4. He was raised alongside 8 siblings. The Sundbergs say they believe if it were one of their biological children having a mental health crisis, the outcome would be different.
Everyone knows, had it been a white person in that building, they would have talked him out. They would have waited.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be any different at all. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Latino, or Latinx, Latinx. Or is it like Latinx? Doesn't matter what you are. Black, white, or yellow. Or brown. Or green. I hear if, there's lizard people out there. But it doesn't matter what color you are. The police would have treated the perpetrator the same way had they went into someone's home and tried to kill a mother, a single mother, and her daughters. The police would have responded the same fucking way. Doesn't matter what your race is, so don't fucking throw the race card at me. At this situation. Don't do that. As a matter of fact, I would argue, nay, wager, I would bet money on it. I would bet all my money on it that the police officers went easy on him because he's black. They went easier on him because he's black. I guarantee it. I mean, dude, they literally gave this man 6 hours. 6 hours to come out. The dude was shooting at the police for 6 fucking hours. They brought his parents to the scene. I don't know how many more gestures of goodwill you can fucking give a guy. I mean, you gotta be a special kind of stupid if you think that police departments want protests and riots and destruction of public property and looting because of the unjust killing of a black man. They obviously had plenty of time to assess the situation, to let him leave peacefully, but he kept engaging with deadly and lethal force. So, pushing it to the fucking limit, the police had to take him out. Because he was a threat to everybody. Not just himself, but to fucking everybody.
Had it been a white person in that building, they would have talked him out. They would have waited. People who go in and shoot massive amounts of people are arrested safely and alive if they're white.
Well, that's not true. Like at all. This is disgusting, dude. It's just another example of a bad parent. Or an example of a parent deflecting and pushing the blame, everywhere else except for the person responsible, her criminal son. Look, I get it. Parents need to, protect and defend their children because they love them unconditionally. I understand it. But if you, as a grown-up, as an adult, make a decision like this, to do something as heinous as what he did, well, yeah. Whose fault do you think that is? Is it his friends? Did he have bad influence? Is it this mother's fault? Was it her fault? Was she just, inside minding her own business and that just triggered him to the point where he wanted to go in there and kill her? Who knows, man? Who knows? It's not his fault though. I know it's not his fault. That wasn't him. I just can't stress enough. I cannot exhaust this point enough. Pushing this as a race issue instead of what it really is, which is a criminal issue, is dangerous. That kind of rhetoric is harmful, it's irresponsible, and it's fucking reckless. And it just increases the divide in your neighborhoods, in your communities, and in the world, across the country. There's a fucking butterfly effect, man. You can't just say shit like this. You can't just say it's because your son was black. That's fucking insane. Look, I get it. He looked like he was a good kid. He looked like a normal kid, not like a gangbanger. He didn't look like a dangerous kid. He looked like a good kid. But something somewhere went wrong. He went down the wrong path, and you weren't there to help pull him out of it. You say as a mother that he needed help.
He was in a mental health crisis. He needed help.
He needed psychiatric help. He had mental health issues, but you didn't help him out. You weren't there to help him out. Now that he went and tried to kill somebody and then got himself killed, now you want to say that he had mental health issues. Now you care. Great parenting. Doesn't matter if the man has Down syndrome or whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of mental illness someone has. If they are wielding a gun, a lethal weapon, and they're shooting it around at everybody, the threat needs to be eliminated, period. And it sucks. You know, I've always kind of looked at this channel a lot like Mario. Yeah, the one you're thinking of. It's me, Mario. That one. You know, it's an Italian plumber, made by the Japs, speaks English with an Italian accent, but looks more Mexican than anything. And that motherfucker jumps like a black dude. Like someone who's in the NBA. And he grabs more gold coins, he collects, not grabs, more gold coins than a fucking Jew. That's Mario. It's like a melting pot of just racism. Maybe that's not the best way to describe this channel, actually. You know, being demonetized is making a lot of sense. I'm starting to understand. Well, alright, guys. And gals. Yeah, and the non-binaries. Look, anyway, I hope you guys all studied for the quiz. Oh yeah, Tina. No, remember I told you earlier last week? I said there's going to be a pop quiz next week. Well, it's next week. As a matter of fact, I said I'll see you next Tuesday for the quiz. Anyways, I hope you studied. So the first question of today's pop quiz is this. What word begins with the letter N, and somewhere like right around the middle, there's a G, and at the very end of it, there's an R, like a hard R. And it's also a word that most white people wouldn't want to call a black person. Most, not all, but obviously the answer is not the N-word. You fucking racists. Obviously, you think I would say the N-word on this channel? I would never say the N-word. Yeah, Tina would. Yeah, you fucking would. Tina would say the N-word.
Yeah, I sure did.
The answer is not the N-word. The answer is neighbor, okay? So, how many of you failed? Be honest. Let me know in the comments. Alright, so the second question of today's pop quiz is this. An Asian couple, full Asian, from China, right off the boat, have a black baby. What do they call it? After getting divorced, of course. Something Wong. That's S-U-M space T-I-N-G space W-O-N-G. Something Wong. Oh no, something so wrong. Something wrong with the... Why is the baby so black? Nope, tough crowd. Alright, so for the third and final question of today's pop quiz, you have to answer this. If you get it right, then you win nothing. You win absolutely dick. But I'll say good job. So, the last question. So, who can tell me how copper wire was invented? Two, like, really, really strong Jews were fighting over a penny. They were, like, really strong. Like Superman kind of strong. It was... I don't know, someone told me. I think it's like a folklore or an old wives' tale. I think it's real. I think Hitler found the two biggest, strongest Jews and made them fight over a penny to see what would happen. Because, I mean, that's real torture to the Jews. I mean, what? You think gas is torture? How could I be insensitive? The Holocaust never happened. Ha 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 ha. You know, the thing where you laugh at fucked up shit? What, too soon? Yeah, of course the Holocaust happened, but it's a fucking joke. I'm making this shit up on the spot. You know what? Alright, but seriously though, real fucking talk. Alright? If I had $1 every time someone in the comments called me a racist or a bigot, I would have enough money to easily pay a black guy to rob me, and then a Jew to pick up all the coins as he runs away in disbelief. Oh my god, I just got free money. He paid me to rob him. I don't believe it. That's how much money I would have. I mean, I could pay a white guy, but I'd rather pay a black guy because it makes it more believable to the police when I report the money. So, Yeah, missing. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do I, what? Do I support abortion? Oh, yeah, I'm pro-choice all the way. No, I'm not pro-choice. I'm pro-abortion. I'm for abortion 100%. Fuck yes. Yeah, man, I'm like super duper fucking pro-abortion. I'm so pro-abortion, I actually think that we need more abortion clinics in inner cities and prominently black demographic neighborhoods. I like to call them Crime Stopper locations. It's where you go to stop crime, criminals. It's like, have you seen Minority Report? It's like stopping crime before it happens. I'm fucking oh fuck. Yeah, I just lost a sub. Hope they weren't black. Like, you know, like, I'm like Middle Eastern and shit, so like, and I have like one black friend, maybe two, three if I think really hard about it, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not racist, because I have he's a barista at the Starbucks that I go to. He's so nice. Sometimes he gives me a free coffee, but he's black. Yeah, man, you can say that again. We got it pretty damn good. We got it good, man. I can't imagine living in the inner cities, like one of the rough, bad neighborhoods, you know, when it's like 100 degrees outside, and you just like are just so hot, and the AC's down because you can't afford it because you're in the ghetto, and you know, so you go to the community pool, and you can't even see the fucking water, man. You know, just a bunch of little black kids. You know, it looks like a bowl of Cocoa Puffs. So I'm saying we got too many black kids. More abortion clinics, less black kids. Obviously, I'm joking. And if you didn't know, the founder of Planned Parenthood was a eugenicist and a fucking racist. And those abortion clinics, those Planned Parenthood, which is the most ironic name ever, because you're not planning parenthood, you're stopping it. But whatever. They were put in the inner cities for a fucking reason. Can you guess what the reason is? I think I made it very clear with my dark satire. No, that's bullshit, man. Just because, statistically speaking, a black, white, or Mexican is going to rob your house doesn't make me racist, okay? Notice how I didn't mention Asian, because no one's afraid of an Asian robbing their house. Like, fucking nobody. No, you don't think of an Asian robbing your house. You think of a white man in a mask or a black man with a gun. That's what you think about. Yeah, okay, that's true. Touché. Yeah, if you're in fucking China or Asia, then yeah, it's gonna be weird if a black man robs your house. You know, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking of an Asian person, but that's because they're all Asian. But I'm talking about in America. That's what, you know what, fuck it. I welcome an Asian to rob my house. They'll rob your house. You know, you'll get home and your kid's homework will be done, beds will be made, dishes will be put away, house vacuumed, the hot pot of ramen on the stove. You walk in, the house smells fucking delicious. So delicious you're distracted while he's driving your brand new BMW M4 out your garage door. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he just stole your $80,000 BMW, because your kid's homework is done and your house is clean. And he made you dinner. Even if it is just noodles. Oh man, can you imagine what Martin Luther King would have been like if he were white? I mean, he'd probably be alive, I would imagine, but... Anyways, I think it's going to wrap up all I have to say on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I really do. Yep. Means a lot. Means the whole world to me. And thank you to everybody who's joining me on Patreon and all of you people who are sending me beautiful little letters in the mail. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. I want to get inside your head, man. I want to get inside that dirty little fucking mind. Seriously. I want you to come on me in the comments. Just let me know. Let me know those dirty thoughts. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Do you think that this killing was unjust? Do you think he deserved to live even though he was shooting at innocent people and children and police? I don't know. If that's what you think, well, that's your right. You can think whatever you want. I just disagree with you. That's all. You mean you can think it, and I won't try to change your mind. If I haven't changed your mind by now, then there's no fucking hope for you. None. So until next time, don't forget to pull out. That's PLO-fucking-L. And as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and consider supporting the content and shit. You know, go to the links, you know, in the description and shit. I think I'm over this video. Yeah. I don't even want to finish the outro. Fuck it. Stay Darth. Don't be a cunt. No one likes a cunt. Seriously, man. Think about it. No one likes a cunt. Cunts are only good for one thing, and that's Was that sexist? You can call me a dick. I can call you a cunt. You know, that's a fair trade. Oh, I'm sorry. You would trade anything to have an hour of your life back? Oh yeah. Well, I can't help you out there, man. That's not coming back. Yeah, if you wasted your time. Well, I guess the joke's on you. I don't know.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't think you're saying what you mean.
Yeah, I don't think you hear what I'm saying. You're fired.
No, that's what you're saying, but it's not what you mean. What you mean is...
You're fired.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I am very sorry for what I did, and I have to live with it every day. And that if I were to get a second chance, I will do everything in my power to try to help others. And I am doing this for you, and I do not care if you do not believe me. And I love you, and I know you don't believe me, but I have to live with this every day. And it brings me nightmares, and I can't live with myself sometimes. But I try to push through because I know that's what you guys would want me to do. I hate drugs, and I believe this country would do better if everyone would stop smoking marijuana and doing all these drugs and causing racism and violence out in the streets. I'm sorry, and I can't even watch TV anymore. And I'm trying my best to maintain my composure, and I just want you to know I'm really sorry. And I hope you give me a chance to try to help others. If I believe it's your decision to decide where I go and whether I live or die. Not the jury's. I believe it's your decision. I'm sorry.
Ask your mama, ask your dad. Drugs. What you do? What's your dad? Drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad.
There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law.
You did it!
I lost my hand! It's not fair. It's not fair. Why? Why? Why?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Well, that's a good question, man. That's a good question. How about making the medical conversion of boys into girls and girls into boys illegal?
Taking the piss out of me? You taking the piss? What? I'm gonna switch it up then. Hip hop style. It's hip hop, yo. Yo, it's hip hop, yo. Yo, peace, G. It's hip hop.
DJ y'all know what the fuck this is.
The bottom crowdin', still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long dick, slim nigga sticking your chick. Pulling tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flipping. Bar sipping, car dipping, Grant Wood grain gripping. Still tipping on four rolls, four rolls, four hoes, and no packings, and no packings. Blowing on that endo, GameCube Nintendo. 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. These niggas don't understand me, cause I'm boss hog on candy. Top down at Maxis with a big Glock 9 handy. Pieced up, creased up, stand dressed to impress. Big boss belt buckle under my Michelin S. Oh, Gucci shades up on my braids when I escalade. When I'm riding spree wheel sliding like a escapade. I got it made, the big boss of the North. Ain't shit changed, I still represent Swisher House.
Fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping.
night strip roller, diamond mob, dirty side, legendary slab holder, flipping on nouveau in the parking lot of my shows. Might be macking on 2 hoes and I'm tipping on 4 foes. Touch the button, scoot back, automatic roof crack, fill your cup, windows up. I could bulletproof that. Candy paint, south side of wood grain wheel, gotta hit the switch, raise it up, bring it down, shoot fire, beat the trunk, let it bang, let them boppers do they thing. Bust a right, hit my lights, catch them in the turning lane, pull up like a boss man, driving with my flouse hand, bass hitting hard in the trunk like a church band. Doug Key, you know it's on. Big Poke, Mike Jones, big rims, big chrome, in and out your time zone. Hustlers get your swing on, gangsters let it roll. I'm tipping on 4 foes and I'm riding under control. What?
Foes, I'm tipping, wood grain, I'm gripping. I'm tipping, wood grain, I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint dripping. Turn your neck and your dame. The bottom bitch. Slim, we ain't tripping. I'm figure flipping and syrup sipping. Like do or die, I'm pole pimping. Car stop, rims keep spinning. I'm flipping, drop with invisible tops. Hose bob with my drop, step out. I'm shaking the block with 418s. Candy green with 11 screens. My gasoline always supreme. Got Dodo the brand with a pain of lean. It tastes grinding to be a king. Tastes grinding to be a king. First round drop piece coming. Who is Mike Jones coming? Slab shining with the grilling woman. Slab shining with the grilling woman. I'm Mike Jones. Mike Jones, the one and only. You can't clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Some friends and some phony. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Foes, I'm tipping, wood grain, I'm gripping. I'm sitting on 4 foes, 4-point stains like a bulldog. Blue lens, headlights, high school like an 8-track. My cake stack like a brick wall. Roof pushed back when the 6 crawl. Chip in the motor, I ditch lost. Door slammer, rimmed up, driveway decorated. 4 hammers, stash spots everywhere. Niggas hating, off the gut, raise it up. Afghan, blaze it up. Park the car, play the truck. Meet the Rican, weigh the dub. Pull it up, shake it up. 415 trying to break it up. Slab riding with a hockey game. I be the nigga to take the cup. State to state, pulling up like a hamstring. They no dealer. International, worldwide, cool but ain't no hoe neither. Pimpin' here, I'm a hoe bleeder. Jet black, 4-4 heater. 4 foes on 4 voles. Weed stashed in the dope speaker on boulevards. I'm a slow creeper. Hold the lane like the trash truck. Dog, I chase these fast bucks. Niggas better get their cash up. Foes, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping.
I think that's sexy. You ever been with a guy and a girl at the same time?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. The other night I was with my mama and Coach Klein at the same time.
You are a bad boy. I wish you were my boyfriend.
Oh.
I just got home from work. You have a house project for me to work on? Awesome. I love working all day and then coming home and working all night as well. Nothing I'd rather do every single night than work on some more work. I love when you tell me how to drive. It makes me feel super safe. Plus, I've been in 0 accidents and you've been in 4 just this year.